Hello everyone, MOTORFEST here, and I will be doing a real quick tutorial on how to tune your handling settings in the Crew MOTORFEST in order to find the handling that best suits your play style. To start, we're going to go to Options, and we're going to go to Difficulty, and then I'm going to just go over real quick all of these things. So you have your ABS first, which is your anti-blocking system. And what's going to happen is it is going to prevent the tire lockup from hard braking, and that's going to give you shorter braking distance, and then it's going to reduce the braking power when the tire does lock up. So next we have traction control. It's going to maintain grip under throttle, prevents wheel spin. This gets you stronger acceleration, and to do so, it's going to reduce the throttle when a wheel spin is detected. Your electronic stability program is going to just keep you on the road and moving in the direction that you want to go. Drift assist is going to help to control the car in drift. And then your counter steering system is going to help put the tires in front of your car and just line you up, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to turn all of this on to max settings. And you see that I have lost that difficulty bonus that I had over there. But that is fine. We're going to go back, and we have our Mazda MX-5, and we're just going to take it for a quick loop around this track here. Speeding up, and on this first corner we have a little hairpin here, so we are going to just apply some brake, and then we're going to apply some gas, and you see the car stays nice and straight. There is no drifting here. I was able to get through that hairpin real well without going off the road or hitting anything. So coming into this hairpin, we'll hit the handbrake, and you see I barely got any drift out of that. Whenever you have this turned on, you won't be drifting very much. The first time that I really noticed it was in the RX-7 race in the Made Japan playlist, where he's talking about drifting down the hill, and there's no drift if this is on. But that's okay. We can handle these big wide corners really well. And this is going to be a setting for people who maybe aren't that good at racing games, or are new, or they're just trying to learn the tracks better. It's not a bad setup. We got a little S corner here, so we're just going to hug the inside of those, accelerate through, and then whenever we come around this corner, we are going to have a very tight turn. It's a turn that turns in on itself at a very sharp angle. So we're going to slow down, and then we're going to try to get a handbrake around that and see if we can't line up right. So we're going to brake here, then we're going to handbrake, and that's all the drift that it gave me. So that is a lap with everything turned on to high. Now we are going to do a lap with everything on low, or off rather. So we'll come over here and we'll go back to our difficulty. And we're going to set all of this off. ABS off, off, off. And then we are going to see how the car handles with everything turned off. And we are still in our MX-5. So we'll get here on the line. And we're going to go. Okay. So we have that first hairpin here. On this one, we are going to slow down a little bit more because we have less control. And then we're going to go, and managed to hug it. Lost a little control there at the end, okay? With all of that turned off, you are going to have to fight the car a little bit more. You saw it wanted to get sideways. It tried to start spinning out. We will brake here, come around this corner. Got a lot more drifting going on that time, and I love a good drift, especially whenever you hit the drift just right. Car tried to lose control on me there. You see, with everything off, you are going to have to be doing a little bit, I guess, more precision driving. And then we have these wide corners here that we're going to try to take. Remember, in the other one, I didn't have to slow down at all. So we're going to try to hug this, and that put us into the wall. So it couldn't quite get around that corner. that big wide corner, with everything off without having to apply some brake. Making it through the little S corner, it didn't really have too much trouble. So all of the little tuning ooh, it did not want it to handle that corner. It doesn't make a huge difference, but if you are better at driving games than me, which there's a chance you might be, because I'm not that great, you can, play with it the way that you want. Drifting around that corner was so much better that time. But I'm going to now show you the way that I do it. I'm kind of right there in the middle. So we're going to have our ABS off, our traction control sport, our ESP sport, our drift assist sport, and then our counter steering on. This is the way that I normally play the game. So I'll take you for another lap, and we will see the difference between all of the handling styles now. So we'll get up to speed here, and we'll go into this first hairpin. And for this one, we're going to take it just like we took the other ones. We're going to slow down a little bit here in the corner, and then we're going to try to drift through it. And you see I was able to get a little bit of drift. I did lose a little bit of speed, but that's more because I am distracted because I'm talking as I'm doing this. We'll slow down here again, and we're going to try to get that inside corner. Accelerate out of it. We got a little S corner here, so we're gonna hug. A little hug. Then we're coming up to these wider turns. Of course, we always go outside, inside, outside. We're able to get through that, and then we're gonna have this one again. And it hugs a lot better this way. Coming over here, we have our little S corner, so we'll slow down just a bit for control. Oop, kissed the wall there, but that's okay. And then we'll take this corner here, slow down just a little bit, give it some gas out of it. And then we've got this big corner up here, this real sharp one. And just like before, we're just going to apply some brake here in the corner, and then we are going to see if we can't drift around it. And then we're going to hit the gas. So that is my preferred method for handling. I feel like it is just kind of like right there in the middle. You still have the control of the car. Makes it feel very arcade racer, and I prefer the arcade racers personally. And it keeps it from not feeling like it's a go-kart. So, yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know in the comment section what steering you went with, what handling settings you chose. But that's going to be it for this video. I am Spidey Fist, and I'm out of here.